Hello. Why am I slightly off center? I don't know. But welcome. Welcome. There's chat. Love how it takes like a full 10 seconds every time. Oh, and it's gone. And it's back. Hello. Okay. Welcome to the stream. It once again feels like it's been forever, even though it has only been 7 days. I don't know. I guess it was a long week. It was a fun week, though. We have got one build to do today, and I will swap over to that right now if I can find the right button. There we go. And I'm gonna just I just want to close the poll for this. Okay, there we go. Poll is still live because I am curious. There has been at least some sort of update to this kit since I last looked at it. This, if you've been watching the channel for a little over a year, famously, I despise this kit. And there's definitely still things that have not changed about it that we will get into later. But there have been some changes to this, at the very least. The touchpad looks a lot different, and we will be giving it a shot. I did have in the poll, or still have in the poll, I asked if I should cut it off or not, but I'm going to end that. Oh, well, the poll is changing rapidly, or someone's just swapping their vote back and forth. I don't even know if you can do that. I'm going to end the poll and go against the people today, unfortunately, because since it's changed, if it hadn't changed at all, which that is honestly what I was expecting, then I would have probably just cut it off. But I'm curious to see how this goes with the new ribbon cable. This is not the V5 from High Speed Edo. This is the 3.0 from Funnyplaying. It is the all Funnyplaying GBA build, as the title suggests. We've got a Funnyplaying shell. The only thing that's not Funnyplaying is this is a print from Retro Game Repair Shop. It's a very expensive print. It's, I think, $50.99 just for the printed shell alone. And this is all you get with it, plus a sticker. And then we've got the Funnyplaying GBA motherboard. We've got a Funnyplaying speaker that is better since this has got an amp in it. It'll actually sound decent. I'm going to make sure this is the right motherboard. Okay. I have two red GBA motherboards right now, and one of them I installed a CPU that was a bad CPU, and I didn't notice that there was a giant lump in the middle of the CPU. But I got to fix that at another point. Not today. Yeah, this is also fully assembled. So I will not be doing any of the transferring that I did on the last stream when we did one of these, or in the video. I just took a weekend to put a bunch of CPU and RAMs on these boards, all the ones that I had. Just knock it out. It took a long time. This is very time consuming. You can go watch the stream where I did that last time to the pink one, where things didn't end up working out, which we'll talk about more later in the stream. There's a lot of things to talk about in this stream, but this should actually be a kind of a shorter stream today. Yeah, just like normal, if you want to oh, and then also the screen is a 3.0 from Funnyplaying, not the TFT. It is IPS, so which it is a very pretty screen, but we'll get into why I don't like it in a short couple minutes here. But just like normal, if you want me to say your name out loud, I will say it if you say something in the chat right now. I'm going to just show off a little bit of what's in stock. Nothing too crazy. We're not going too crazy into it. Ouch. But we've got this Gengar one that we did, I believe, last week, along with the SP that we did. We've got an all yellow Game Boy Advance and then a Zelda Game Boy Advance. high-speed Edo V5s, high-speed Edo V2. Pretty much all the kits I do are high-speed Edo. I think they're the best. No offense, funny playing. Actually, sometimes there's offense with that. Then we've got Celebi that we did on the last stream. We've got an Emerald one. I don't know if this was actually ever a real special edition, but it's very minimal. And then we've got the classic Pearl Blue, which I still need to put a sticker on, and an orange SP that I would like to point out now. I think the part I used was something that had been broken in shipping from another SP, but there's a bit of cracking around this port, and it's fine. It's structurally sound. There's also cracking underneath the battery, but again, it's not a big deal. And there's a little crack right here, but it's not even like a crack. It's just like a bend, I guess. But none of this interferes with gameplay. None of this affects the structural integrity of the system, but I did not knock it down $10. So if you want a cheaper SP mod, then go check that out. Yeah, there is those for the advances, and all the rest of them are the same old that have been in stock for a while. So I'm not going to bother right now. Last chance. I'll give you one more second to say something in chat if you want me to say your name out loud. I'm going to go blow my nose. Okay. Thank you, Tryhard Trav. Exactly what I was looking for. But we've got Retro Rich, Fox Vengos, Coyote. Is that how you say it? Coyote? We got Joshua, Frosty, Bunny 1442. My mom, and everybody say happy birthday to my mom in chat because it's tomorrow, but you know, happy birthday to my mom. We got Alice, Sean Squatch, Adrian, DC, Zimmy Zan, Try Hard Trav. That's it. Hello, welcome. And Batson, you snuck in there at the last second. Welcome, everybody. We got 32 people in here right now. We have got... My birthday's not for a long time. But... Not till January 27th. But my mom's birthday is tomorrow. What was I going to do? I got distracted. Oh, yeah. I want to look over here. We got 35 people in here and only 9 likes. That just doesn't add up. Doesn't quite add up in my book. Okay. Swap back over to Streamlabs here. Got a lot of happy birthday wishes for my mom. Thank you. And since a lot of... Let me start over. Since a lot of other people just started chatting, I'll say hi to you guys. We got Draco HP7. Nice name. We got Keith Frackor, I don't know, Caitlin Cheeseburger, and that's all the new names. But thank you. Don't shame me for likes. Oh, I'm going to shame you for likes. I'm shaming everybody for likes. Have you ever done anything on stream to celebrate your birthday? I can't quite remember. I've never done any big events surrounding my birthday where I graciously donate to charity. I'm just such an amazing person that I give on my birthday. Anyways, you can check that VOD out. That's one of the only VODs that actually stays up on the channel. I've done it the past 2 years, in case anybody's wondering, and I assume I'll probably do it again this year, but we'll see. It's a lot of planning and a lot of stress. Anyways, we don't have to tear down any Game Boy Advances today, but yeah, we don't have any to tear down because it's already torn down, and it was actually never in a Game Boy Advance to start. Just these 2 chips were. I am trying to figure out where we should start, because I've only done this kit 4 times. This is my 4th or 5th time doing this kit, and the music is just a little too loud. It's messing up my my thinking. So I'm gonna take that down just a wee bit. It's probably like barely even coming up for you guys, but it's still a little loud. Oh well. I'm getting emails. I don't care about Google Events. I'm getting invites from YouTube for different things that I don't care about. Anyways. Yeah, where should we start? I guess I'll take this out of the bag. If you didn't watch my original review video on this, speaking of the charity events, this was originally supposed to be featured in the first charity event, but it was so bad that I axed it, and the people who were supposed to be donating this just never really responded, and so they were cut from the stream, and I ended up providing the stuff for the Game Boy Advance. That was a really disappointing time, but gotta do what you gotta do. When a kit sucks and doesn't work properly, not gonna lie or try and push through it, but it's also very obvious when the screen just goes wild because the touchpad sucks. But there are also other things that suck, because they have definitely changed the touchpad since. This wasn't as beefy, and it didn't have any double-sided tape pre-applied to it before, and it was a weird way of how you installed it. I don't know. But the other reason why we're doing this kit again that I want to go over really quickly is I'm probably going to make a video on it in the future, but not quite yet, because there's still something I want to figure out, and I'm even debating right now whether or not I want to bring it up. But this is there's a new revision to this board since I made my video on it, and with the new revision, you can only use the Funnyplaying screen kits with this board, and I don't know why they have it set up like that. I don't know why my autofocus is freaking out there. It's really aggravating, which I should revise that real quick. This new revision, you can use any screen you want, but sleep mode will only work with this screen kit and the I believe the TFT kit, but I don't care about the TFT kit. But any of the high-speed EDO stuff sleep mode does not work with this board, and that's really frustrating, because that's honestly half the reason why I like this board. So I bought some of these begrudgingly, because I have like 8 of these new revision boards that I'm not just gonna waste or say sorry, even though you spent a lot of money on this, you're not getting sleep mode because Funnyplaying sucks. I'm gonna try and use these again. So before we get into the other frustrations with this kit, let's do some soldering, shall we? We'll zoom back in here. While we're getting this soldering going here, I am going to read a little bit of chat, because a lot of stuff has been said in chat, and I don't know if there's anything important I missed. So I'm gonna read this stuff in my head. Yep, I was late again. I'm always late. Which, if you don't know, I know I've explained it a million times. I'm late because I don't like the stupid countdown timers that people do, or I hate when it's just like you join the stream and it's like a coming soon screen for like 20 minutes. I hate that as a viewer. So I like to say it starts at noon, and for the people who want to wait with the tab open, great. You can stare at a blank screen or just the thumbnail. I don't even know what it shows. Or you can just come when the notification hits for it actually starting. And that way you don't really miss anything. And then I try and ramble for like 5-ish minutes so you don't miss anything important if you don't see the notification immediately. But let's see. Doing a bunch of those motherboards is what you did this weekend. Nice. I had to split I had to split 11 of them over 2 days. The first day was mostly just removing them from the original board. You think the Emerald SP was a Japanese Pokemon Center exclusive, but it could be wrong? It sounds pretty correct to me. But will Funnyplaying do a GBA kit like they have been with the GBC? I'm confused as to what your question is about. Sean, you're in Albany. There's a lot of Albanys around the world, but I'm assuming you mean Oregon if you're saying that. That's pretty cool. A lot of happy birthdays to my mom. Thank you, thank you. And okay. I'm caught up enough that I've seen anything important that is not on the fully refreshed page. Okay. I did my part and left a like. Thank you. Let's turn this on, because apparently I plugged it in, but it wasn't on yet. It's not going to focus on it. But I feel like it's been slower to get up to temperature lately. It still is pretty fast. But I feel like it's slower than it used to be. All right, we're up to 300 degrees Celsius. And even though there's a lot of pads to solder to over here, and they're also marked L, R, and S over here, these are the ones you want to solder to. So I'm going to place it down. Push it in, place it down, push it in, place it down, push it in. Boom. That was pretty darn good, but I definitely need to clean the tip. There's a little dirt there. I feel like the select one is not. Yeah, select one could be better. Could use a little bit more. So we'll place it down, push it in, lift up. Beautiful. 3 perfect solder balls. Okay, that's as far as I can zoom in. And you think that's the only kit you've done for the GBA? Yeah, I mean, it's a good kit. It's just really annoying to install. And, I mean, assuming the touchpad doesn't freak out on you, it's a good kit. It's a nice looking screen. But so I'm new here to cheese me. Do people send you these to assemble? No, I buy them. Everything I buy, and then I just sell them on the website. I don't take anybody's stuff in. You can send me stuff to my PO box. It's in the description of every stream and video and everything, everywhere, all at once. I haven't seen that movie, but if you send something to my PO box, you will never see it again unless we talk about it. But I don't like taking people's stuff, because I break things and I don't want to be responsible for your childhood Game Boy. Guess I'll at least stick one of these out to the other side. Is that good? Okay. Cool. Normally I have like a funky way of sticking these wires out to certain sides, but with this motherboard, Funnyplaying added the points right there, so we don't have to worry about wire length or routing really at all, which is kind of nice. One other thing that the Funnyplaying does not do is they don't give us any sort of anything to stick down here. I don't know if there's any need for an insulating film, but I don't know. I just feel like I should. I don't know. I don't think that this metal piece shorting or touching this will short anything, but I feel like it's not a bad idea to just use a little Kapton tape. I'm going to secure it down anyways with some Kapton tape on the top. Might as well put some underneath it, right? Alright, got the scissors. Probably can zoom out a little bit. Maybe, maybe not. Ah, it's sticking to itself. Well, this is terrible placement, but that's all right. We only need it in a couple places. Cool. I guess I could have cut that in half, and oh well. But I'm gonna pick this up. I'm gonna lift the bail. Stick this in. I swear I put it. Yeah, it's at F8. It shouldn't, even if it's focusing on my thumb, it shouldn't be that blurred for the connector. Oh well. But this is another pain in the butt. It's a minor gripe, but the flimsy with how flimsy this ribbon cable is that sticks out of the screen, it is really annoying to try and plug it in. Where am I supposed to stick this? To the screen lens? Maybe? I doubt that Funnyplaying's actually updated their instructions, because I didn't know that this was a thing, and I very recently looked at their instructions. Funnyplaying. You can't see the screen right now. Oh, wait, tutorials. I guess you still stick it down there. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't say where to put it, because they have not updated their tutorial since they've changed that. But I'm just gonna stick it down to the lens. Okay. We are first going to just stick these wires up there. I'm gonna bend the select wire just a little bit, because when we tape this down, wherever my Kapton tape went, it's going to be a little harder to tell the difference between all these wires. Okay. God, This just doesn't feel right. Okay. And we're working with a 32, of course. We've got a 32 pin. So we're folding over the 40 pin. We're going to stick it underneath the Kapton tape so it doesn't short anything. And actually, we need to also fold this over. Like so. Don't want to fully crease the one that we're going to use. So it's a little looser there. But all of that is awkwardly done. And I guess we'll do the soldering for this now, because when we have to awkwardly put it in the shell in a minute, it's gonna suck. So let's just finish the soldering. Also do the we'll do the speaker first, because that's gonna be a little harder to do once the screen is soldered down. So let's drop the motherboard real quick. And we can stick that in. It's not very long. I know this is off camera. I'm going to zoom out for this. It's very easy to do the speaker. Well, it's 2 points. I shouldn't say it's very easy. Sometimes it's pretty annoying to stick the wires in. Okay, don't fall out, don't fall out, don't fall out. You fell out. Okay, I'm just going to expose the wire a little bit more so it's easier to stick it through. What gauge wire is this? What do you guys think? I'm going to say it is 28. And correct. Or maybe not. I took some wire with it. Let's try 26. 26 is more accurate. But 28 worked. Just left less wire. That's fine. But now that there's more wire exposed, we can bend over the exposed part of the wire. And then hopefully doesn't fall. Hopefully it doesn't fall out. Well, now the wire's fraying. We're just gonna do that again. That wasn't enough. There we go. Probably a little too much. Goodness gracious, people. I'm getting like a ton of emails. Also, it does not matter which wire is in what hole for these speakers. I don't think it matters for any of the Game Boy speakers. But that's what I mean by folding over the wire, now that I can zoom in a little bit more. And we can just do the same thing, touch it down, stick some solder in, lift up, beautiful solder bubble. We'll do the same thing over here. Beautiful. Beautiful. The second one was even better because it's more shiny. And then, now, we can solder these wires in. I believe left is this one, right, and select. I know select is the bent one. So we can add some solder, doing the same thing. It's a little harder over here because when I press my soldering iron down, the board moves down with it. So we're just going to put some flux down. And then we can just tap, tap, and tap because I have solder on my iron already. Is it the correct way to do it? No. Does it work? Yep. So we're going to solder L down here. I'm going to solder R over here. I'm going to solder select. Maybe. It's a little awkward of an angle. I don't know if you can tell by my face cam. There we go. Beautiful. And should be able to just tuck all of that behind there. And I guess we will not get any flux on the gold pads of the ribbon cable, because that will mess with the screen input. But we'll peel this back, and I guess we just fold it over like that and stick it down on the screen lens. I don't know. I don't know why they don't put the why don't they just put the double-sided tape on the other side so you don't have to fold it like that, and instead you could just stick it down. Seems easy enough to me. Okay. But now we can move all that off to the side. We can zoom back out. We'll clear the area a little bit. Now, this is where it gets really dumb. I'm actually going to use this as a little bit of a base here. So, don't forget to punch this out. There's a little piece of plastic in the spot of the link port for some reason. I don't think there's any other plastic we need to remove, but I genuinely hate this screen kit for this assembly reason. Which even this might not work, because the reason why I wanted to elevate it is because we have to install the buttons and everything first, which I never got any buttons out. I assume we're just going to do some red buttons and some clear ones at that, because this does have LEDs for the buttons. Or should I just do... Okay. I'm going to start a poll. And then I'm going to go into my spiel about why I don't like this kit. And then we'll put the buttons in. So, the poll that I'm about to do is, do we want clear red buttons to go with this shell? Clear red buttons or plain clear buttons? Because these are LEDs. So, they change to any color you want. If we have it as red, we have red buttons, then it's going to mess with the color of the LEDs, but it's going to look better off. But if we have plain clear buttons, then the LED color won't be messed with. So, we'll go button color. Clear red. Plain clear. Okay. I don't think I have any dark clear right now, actually. I have just like straight black, but it's not see-through. Oh, I do have clear black. Okay. Actually, I don't know if I have... It's not unanimous, but it's pretty clearly plain clear is the choice. If I have any clear black membranes, I'll do another poll where clear black is an option, but I don't see... I don't have any clear black membranes. I just have plain black, which would ruin the whole LED thing. So, okay, we'll just do plain clear. I'll leave the poll up in case... I don't know, how many people have voted? 21 votes? Okay, there's still enough. I mean, if you really want it to be clear red, maybe you could turn the tides. But here's the spiel as to why I hate this. So we're gonna have to put the buttons in first. So that is going to make the shell not flat anymore, and we need it to be flat because you stick this in. Whew. Okay, you have to stick the screen in like that, and it just kind of rests in there, and then you've got this bracket that doesn't really... This didn't come with foam. I hope you don't need the foam. I really hope you don't need the foam. Oh, man. But this doesn't... Unless they've changed it, this bracket doesn't lock into the shell to keep it all locked together without the motherboard being screwed down over top of it, which is just stupid. What's the point of having the bracket? I mean, you know, this would still be super loose and even worse without this bracket, but just you're redesigning the shell from the ground up. Just make it so the bracket clicks in with all these different extra posts you've got going on. I don't know. To me, that just seems logical, but I guess it plays a little funny. So I think that's enough ranting about... I mean, there's really never enough ranting about this stupid design. But I will end the poll right now as soon as I can find it. 69% for plain clear. So there we go. I'm going to go back and read some chat because I just completely ignored chat for a while. Everything about modding a PS Vita. What, like the software mods? I've got a software modded PS Vita, and I don't like doing software mods for videos or streams. I think it's kind of lame. I like hardware mods, and plus I don't really care for the Vita. I actually have some videos coming out this month on the second channel explaining why I don't like the PSP or the PS Vita, and it also ends, spoiler alert, with me asking why should I like them. It's not meant to be a mean video, but yeah. Did you do the chip swap off stream? I did it off stream. I did it like probably a month ago almost at this point. It was sometime early May. I did it over a whole weekend. Where's the shell from? It is from Retro Game Repair Shop. I believe there is a link in the description to their shells page. Did you already burn a ribbon cable while soldering? I have never burnt a ribbon cable. And I definitely didn't do that today. I don't think I've ever burnt a pad. I've probably burnt a pad at some point, but yeah. It is very common now. It's just I've got a lot of practice. Yes, that the video where I talked about this is where the shell cracked and the touch sensor went bananas. BANANAS. Did a drop-in IPS mod yesterday. Looks like there's too much pressure behind the screen. The black looks a little bit green. That's interesting. Yeah, you might need to trim the cart slot pins. I guess, well, drop-in shouldn't be. I don't know. But definitely trim the cart slot pins if you're doing a GBC mod. So, okay. Is the fit tighter if you don't assemble it elevated so the buttons sit down flush? It would be looser because the buttons would get pressed back in. What did I miss? You missed a lot, Remy. You were messaging me before stream and you weren't popping in at noon? Come on. Come on. Okay. The white ones will look like a bikini on Ash. Well, this is also red, so I guess so, but that would be pretty widespread. Someone just ordered something. Woo, Game Boy Pocket. Thank you, Andrew. Are you in here, Andrew? Are you watching the stream right now? Thank you for the blessings. The bracket will go in before start and select. Thank you. I probably would have put that in first, and that would have annoyed me. Okay. And yeah, light pipe. All right, we're caught up on chat. So, I don't have anything better, I don't think, to put this on top of. Maybe an SP, actually. Maybe. Let's see. Is this... Oh, baby. Perfect. Okay. Let's empty all this stuff from the bags. Screws and light pipe. Let's just put that in right now. Also, I'm going to chill a little bit real quick. The next video for the main channel is almost done. I just have to shoot some B-roll, which I will hopefully do tonight. And then add that into the video. And it's a sponsored video, so I get to send it off to the sponsor and get it approved. But they didn't give me any notes to say, so I don't think that's going to be an issue. And then it'll be up for the members on Friday. And normally, if I guess I've only ever had one real sponsored video since I've had members, but I would normally cut any sponsored stuff from the video for the members so they have it completely ad-free. But it's an integrated video, which means I'm talking about them throughout the video. So you're just going to have to deal with it. It wouldn't make sense if I cut all those parts, and I'm not going to redo the script and record it just for that. Anyways, it's not intrusive. It's fine. And it's all my own words, and I genuinely mean it. So, plus it's a sponsor that you guys will know and love. So, anyways, on top of that, speaking of members, I don't have full monetization on the second channel yet. That'll probably be later this week or next week. We're really close to the 4,000 watch hour benchmark, but we hit the 1,000 subscriber benchmark. Thank you very much. And we will be, or there is officially memberships on the, doesn't look quite flat. No, it is. There is memberships on the second channel. If you really enjoy the second channel that much, it's only $1. If you want to put in $1 a month on the second channel, you can get videos for the second channel early. I don't have any members right now, so I'd have to set those to be early. But I will start being good about that, and I'm pretty much always ahead on the second channel, so that won't be an issue. You're pretty much guaranteed to get videos early there. So if you really like the second channel, or you really just want to give me $1 a month, you can go become a member over there. I would probably gift some memberships to it if I could, but I don't know how to do that when it's not in a live stream. So, and I'm probably never going to stream on the second channel. I don't know. Shouldn't say never, but you never know. Oh, good Lord. Okay. I'm going to have to pop this screen out anyways. One, because we got to peel this peel, which sounds like nails on a chalkboard. And then we got to, which way do we put the bracket? Let's look at Funnyplaying's website. Like so. Okay. Just place that back down. So we get to stick that through. That's, nope. Stick that through like that. Yeah. Okay. We're getting there. We're doing it. We can place that down. That. I guess I'm just going to hold it up anyways because it's going to be easier. And then we can somehow, one way or another, that just doesn't look right. Oh, Lord. Okay. There are some posts. Oh, my bill is totally getting in the way. There are some posts. One here, and one over here that these tabs need to stick in. Or at least, no, there's only a tab on the middle one that I pointed at. And the other ones go next to it, I guess. Oh, I think we got it. It's still so loose, I don't know if it's actually in or not. Why is it like this? I hate this so much. And we gotta flip the speaker around the correct way. Oh, now we gotta get the start and select buttons in. Hold up. Maybe eventually I will get this in before my mom's birthday tomorrow. But, well, maybe. Let's try and zoom out a little bit. We have another purchase. Hold on. Pause this here. Clayton, thank you. Bought the Gengar GBA. You're going to put me to work tomorrow. I've already got some mods that I need to do. Thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know if you're actually in here or not, but wait, why am I trying to stick that in right now? Let's get this screwed down. Okay. And then hopefully this is all flush. Because if not, I'm about to crack the crap out of this shell. And that is exactly why this whole past 5 minutes here is exactly why I hate this shell. Or the shell and this kit. Because it is a mind game and a gymnastics exercise just to get that installed. Bam. And it's still not flush. Are you kidding me? What am I supposed to do to make that flush? Am I going to crack it? Is the shell just bad? There we go. Okay, hopefully I didn't break anything. Let's make sure that's screwed down all the way. Yeah, those are screwed down all the way. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Oh, goodness. But we should be able to fold this over, stick in the ribbon cable, and hopefully that's in enough because it doesn't want to go in any further. That looks like it's... I can't tell if that's crooked or not, but we're almost done. So we'll test it before we screw down the back half. This is taking just as long as last week, and we did 2 mods for different models last week. That's not right either. I don't like that. Why is that so far off? I'm so gonna crack something. Okay. We gotta readjust here. Now that's stuck. Because, here, look at this. I don't know if you can see it without zooming in. There's too much gap there. That's supposed to be resting on that. But I feel like if I push all that down, it's just not going to be good. Maybe I have the bracket upside down? No. No, that's right. Okay. Oh, man. You know what's easier? If you make a shell, now hear me out. You make a shell that's custom for your screen kit. It can be laminated too. They can be laminated right to that glass screen lens. But instead of dropping the whole thing into the shell, you like use the glass like extra that sticks out and put some double-sided tape on it. And then you could just stick it to the shell. And you don't even have to make a bracket. It would save you money and time. And my nose is dripping. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Display in all the way, I think. Bracket looks dumb. Nope, and this display's coming out again. Okay, just don't touch the screen. And the screen came out. Why? Funnyplaying, you have a terrible design. And the fact that you have not changed it, the fact that you are so stubborn with this design is ridiculous. Because it's bad. It is bad. Why is the screen popping out? Huh? What are we doing here? This shouldn't be this hard. Now my light pipe is not flush. And now it's completely out, and now everything else is falling out. And the best part is, all of these things that I'm using today are from Funnyplaying. So they can't blame anybody else. I mean, they could blame me. They've already done that in some emails. Okay. There's still a little bit of a gap for that some screw posts, but I think this is as good as I'm going to get it. You have to awkwardly keep it in this position. There we go. Okay. I can still see a little bit of gap down here, but I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Oh man, there's still gap up here too. Whatever. We're going for it. Woo! Gotta love allergies. And peel, take the battery cover off. And hopefully, no more screw posts get cracked. Thank you. Hey, Adrian. My favorite thing about the Vita is that it had the best version of the house in Fata Morgana for some time. Other than that, I don't really feel like I had much fun with other games on it. Yeah. I've got a lot of opinions, and I have already made a whole video on it that is coming out on the second channel soon, so I don't want to say my opinions yet. I don't want to give you guys a reason to watch the video. But yeah. The table outside is green. What does that mean? Yeah, like I have a feeling that all the screws being fully screwed down will make all that flush, but if that doesn't, then putting all that pressure with these screws might make parts of the shell crack, because since they have gutted that whole area where the glass now sits, it means that there's a lot less there for structural integrity. And it's going to make it crack really easily, like it did when I first assembled this in my review video. It wasn't perfect when I did it, and it cracked right there. Straight down the middle. I could whoop, 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 whoop both sides. It didn't crack up here, though, because there's no screw post up here. But yeah, it seems all flush. The link port's a little wonky, but that's not me. It's funny playing. Okay, let's see if this works. I was going to test it. You remembered me saying that earlier, but I forgot because we spent so much time trying to get that working. Okay. Doesn't matter. It's in. It's working. Cool. Now let's test sleep mode. Beautiful. It's still on though. Cool. I believe if we hold start and A and B, it will cycle through the colors. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, there's a lot of stuff coming back to me here. For this screen kit, you just hold start and that brings up the menu. And then you can use L and R to adjust the brightness and stuff. We'll just keep it on the top. Then you can have the color change from regular to, I don't know what the difference is, but it's slightly brighter here. Maybe it's more saturated. I don't know. And then we've got black and white, and then like the original Game Boy P green there. That's PEA green. If your P is green, go see a doctor. And then we can do the different grid lines and stuff. Scan lines in 1 and 2 look identical. 3 is scan lines though. And then frame blending on or off. And then it'll eventually go away. I think we can just hold it down. But there's no adjusting with holding select in L and R. You have to open up the menu. You can also just tap the touchpad. And you can open the menu through it and cycle everything just the same. But what's the point of the touchpad if you did the soldering? I don't know. And then also the reason why I don't like doing clear shells with the LED kits is because that. But some people enjoy that. So, okay, let's open up Funnyplaying's tutorial again. We need to do the other tutorial. Or it's not, no, not the tutorial. We need to go to their listing for the motherboard. So then I can see the information on how to change the button controls and stuff. This will be linked on the listing for these, but you can also find it on Funnyplaying's website. And I should probably just print these off onto the little cards and stick them in with these orders. Because there's a lot. I wish I could like pull this up on stream really easily, but I can't. So we've got, I don't know if this is the 18 LED version or the 17 LED version, but if we hold start. Okay. Holding start in B will lower the brightness. Holding start in A will raise the brightness. And when I'm talking about brightness, I'm talking about the LEDs here. If we want to start in R, we'll change single LED. Can I do all the LEDs at once? That just puts it back into sleep mode. How did I do this before? Okay. Oh, A and B. Okay, so now we've got looping LEDs. That'll just go through all the rainbow. And then if we hold it again, it'll turn it off. Okay, no LEDs. And we hold A and B again. And then it'll do the breathing. Okay. And then we'll do it again. And it goes back to the single color LED. So if we hold start and then L and then B, it'll change the saturation. Okay. So L start and B will lower the saturation of the color. It's kind of hard to tell. And then A instead of B will increase the saturation of the color. I'm still trying to figure out how to change all of the colors at once. Has anybody said it in chat? Because I can't see chat right now. Do you know if the Funnyplaying battery cover will fit the Clean Juice battery? No clue. I've never done Clean Juice, and I don't really trust Clean Juice. Yeah. The bracket has to be the worst part of the Funnyplaying V3. I do like the ability of moving the screen to a different shell, but the bracket is the most dreadful part. Yeah. I agree. Those green energizers are all I use, by the way. They're pretty good. They're also old for me. I've had these for a long time. I'm surprised they still work. I use Ladas typically. Love me some Ladas. They're cheap and great. Holding A and B alone will do it. Like just holding. Because if I hold A and B, it'll just change to a different mode. "3D printed diffuser." Yeah, I mean, that would be pretty complicated. It's just, I think the LEDs just look better on opaque shells with clear buttons. I did pick clear buttons, yes. That one by a landslide. You need to hold select for 4 seconds on the flashing color. Huh? I'm confused. Hello, Mikey. Yes, don't forget to like the stream. Project Farm has a good video on rechargeable batteries. Yes, he does. There's 70 people. Holy crap. This is the best stream I've had in a long time. I did remember the light pipe. It tried to fall out on me. On the static color, use start in R. And then you can select the color. One of the flashing color and you hold for 4. Oh, so like... Okay, I think I see what you're saying. And then we gotta cycle through all the things here. I can't give a definitive answer, Jeff. The point of me not giving a definitive answer at the end of the video, in my comparison video, was to make you choose, because it depends on your preferences and how you play. 24. It's officially been 2 years. Okay, I didn't. Wow, that is. That is one sensitive touchpad, huh? Remember where we placed this touchpad? It's on the screen lens. I'm just squeezing the Game Boy. As you can see, they didn't fix the sensitivity part of the touchpad. Nice. Just gonna turn that off for now. I'm gonna get rid of all the fingerprints. Okay, well, that's... I think I need to get a new microfiber cloth anyways. This is not working too well, and I've been using this one for a long time. There we go. That's better. Okay, turn that back on. Let me show off the amp again real quick. Usually the sound doesn't pick up very well in these microphones. And it actually doesn't totally ruin the audio like a lot of amps will. But okay, let's read that comment again. On the static color, you start in R, then you can select a color. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this off camera because I can't really see the color properly. What color are we thinking? Someone shout out a color. I'm thinking blue to match his like jeans. Either that or just go red. And then, okay, we've got a blue color. And then you said gray I can't do. It would just be white. Red. Okay, people are saying red. Green. DC. I'm going to do blue since I'm on it, but I will probably change it to red in a second. I just want to see if this works. Okay, now you guys are hiding the chat. I'm trying to read. And then hold select for 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Thank you. Who was that? FM Desperado. I love you. Okay. Well, let's change it to red here. That's really hard to see. Hold on. Okay. Select 1, 2, 3, 4. I was counting too fast. Bam. Red. It's still really, it just doesn't pop up that well. But starting our lights going out. Very nice. Thank you, Mikey. Another gifted membership. Fatty Beef. On Friday, you can watch the latest video early. A whole week early. I appreciate you, FM Desperado. I think honestly, I kind of like the blue. Let me adjust the camera settings here. Let's get it to a point where, man, that's bright when it's dark. Okay, let's, there, and then I don't know why the Game Boy logo looks purple here, but it's not purple in real life. And oh, I already forgot the button combo to lower the brightness on this. It is start in A and B. I knew that. Start in B. It still just doesn't properly show up on camera, but I feel like there's a better representation of what you're gonna get. Also, you're gonna see the light for the power LED, which I think you can change that actually. But yeah, it does light up the sides and the power switch and stuff. But again, because it's a clear shell, you just see more of the LED and you see the bright spots from the LEDs. But in general, it still looks pretty cool. I still like it a lot. I can hear my dad now saying, Jake, you suck at being a salesman, because I'm putting it down. Also, flash bang in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bam. My eyes. Bald. Oh, no. Gotta love the SpongeBob references. Well, let's bring that back up to 15. And then we will go start in A to bring that brightness back up on those LEDs. Cool. And I will finally... Actually, we should probably test it. I mean, there shouldn't be anything wrong with the button presses, because it's a brand new motherboard and brand new everything. But we'll test this real quick, and then we'll finally list it in case anybody's wanting to grab this right now. And everything works beautifully. You probably couldn't see that because of the way that button tester was made. But I'm going to put the battery cover on. I'm going to put a sticker on it. I don't have anything fancy specifically for Mr. Trainer Red here. But I don't think he'll say anything. Okay. Sticker applied. Let's wipe this down once more. My DNA is included with every Game Boy Advance, but I do wipe it off when I breathe it on there, so. There should be a link in the description. It should be the top link in the description if you are wanting to grab this right now. I'm gonna have to try and find the link. Oh, while I'm talking here, so recently, I believe last week, maybe 2 weeks ago, I added a new feature to the website. And if you've been checking out the website over the past couple weeks, you may have noticed I've kept more things that are out of stock still up as a listing, because I added some back in stock notifications. If you liked something that if there was a mod you were looking at, more specifically for like the GameCubes, because the GameCube colors are always going to be the same until they add more colors to the people who make those GameCubes, which they have. I just haven't gotten them yet because they're still a little expensive, waiting for the price to come down. Anyways, I have back in stock notifications, so if I run out of stock of a color that you like, for Game Boy Advances, I will keep them up for like common colors that I've done a couple times, like more specifically the all black SP that I just made and just sold. A few people have already put back in stock notifications on for that, so that way it'll help me gauge what the excitement level is for some colors. And yeah, it's just nice to have more information on what you guys want, because you guys don't always tell me, or when you do tell me and then I do it, you're wrong. Because anytime someone says, oh, I'll buy it if you make XYZ, and then I make XYZ, and then I never hear from you again. So I never listen to you guys. But if you give back in stock notifications, then hopefully that will make a difference. I'm trying to find the listing. There it is. This will not be a cheap mod whatsoever. The last time I did one of these, I had it at 300, but This is a very expensive shell. This is a $51 shell. So I'm going to make it $350. It's like the motherboard is expensive. The work that goes into this is a lot of work. I know it doesn't look like much today, but I did a lot of the hard work at an earlier time. I'm adjusting the listing so it says 3.0 screen. I'll also put FP for funny playing. I'm trying to do this as best I can. I don't know why I'm doing it one-handed. Trainer, red, with. There we go. That's a long title. Almost there, I swear. Okay, now we can take pictures. Hold up. I'm going to take it with my camera app. Battery's not included. I feel like I don't need to say that, but I'm too lazy to take the batteries out for this one. Okay. It should finally be live as of 10 seconds ago for you because there's a delay. Sorry, I didn't throw out that warning again. That is a lot of doll hairs. I don't know why I'm taking the batteries out because I want to demonstrate with a game. I'll actually go grab a game that features Mr. Trainer Red over here. I'll be right back. Oh, okay. Jake's DNA justifies the price? Absolutely. So, once again, there is an amp on this. There's also sleep mode. It's still on. Don't worry. It's still running in the background. It doesn't like pause it or anything. Just turns everything off except for the system. Turns the screen off. Turns the LEDs off. Turns the amp off. And then you bring it back, and it's just gonna join us randomly, probably at a different menu screen because, yep, even the buttons will still work in. I don't know what I did, but even the buttons still work. So, yeah. I don't know what that. Huh. Now I'm curious. I'm gonna turn it down now. Is this... Wow, it still picks up my voice pretty well, even though it's pointed away from me. But we're going to adjust it back to me here. Berry program update. Interesting. Wait, so you can you can update your game? Is that what I'm getting? What? Can someone explain this? How do I not know about this? Oh, also, I learned about this not that long ago. I believe you press start, select A and B. Yeah, and it resets. There's a soft reset on these games. Also, I just made the screen super dim. That was weird. But yeah, you can soft reset pretty much any Game Boy game by pressing start, select A and B. This one doesn't work so well because it will also put it into sleep mode and apparently make your screen super dim. But yeah, weird. Apparently you can update your Fire Red to have berries, I'm guessing. I don't know who Sam is. Apparently I haven't played this Fire Red copy since I got it. But here we go. Sleep mode. And then we're back. But again, it still runs. So if you have it in sleep mode, you're going to be cranking up the time on your save file. Let's see what Pokemon Sam has. Let's judge them. They've got Pidgeotto. Let me set this down. They got Pidgeotto, Clefable, Venusaur, Vaporeon, Hitmonchan, Ekans. Not a bad team. Some high levels on some of them. Must be training up Pidgeotto, or they were. Probably going to delete this save whenever I do go to play Fire Red again. But yeah. That's that. LRA start. Is that to reset the thing? Yeah. Oh, well. Anyways, that's kind of the end of the stream. So we'll just swap to my face cam since the camera just died. Perfect timing. Thank you to all the 70 people that showed up. I mean, we've only got 50 of you now, but that was awesome. Cool. I know Funnyplaying, people like the name, and it brings in a little bit of attention, but I wasn't expecting that for a stream. So thank you very much. Yeah. I don't have much else to say. If you want this guy, then it's up for sale on the website, retroremaster.com. Thank you to those of you who bought stuff. I mean, anytime you buy stuff from me, thank you. But thank you to those who bought stuff during the stream. And I believe that was Clayton and Andrew. I want to say there was another person, but someone bought something this morning. Thank you to them, too. They were international. They bought a GameCube. So, yeah. Thank you, DC, for putting a link in the description. And I don't really have much else to say. Thanks to everybody who's a member. Bye. All right. Yeah, we'll do the normal outro. Video for the members this Friday and next Friday for everybody else. It is a cool video. It's the Frog Boy color, and it is sponsored, so I'm excited for that. It'll hopefully be done tonight, but still won't be up for members till Friday. But yeah, that is all for now. So I will see you guys in the next one. Later, guys. Woo! Where's the end stream button?